podcast all about creating your own handmade wardrobe, whether that is knitting, sewing, or hand-dyed yarn. I have a big surprise for you that I've been working on for quite a while. So today I have a huge announcement and I'm really excited about it, but I'm also a little bit scared, so you have to bear with me. I have been working on this for quite a while, and I'd like to introduce you to Curated Yarn Co, which is my new hand-dyed yarn company. So this has been a long time in the making. Those who have been watching podcasts and have followed me on Instagram and the blogging days will know that in the beginning I was playing around with a few dyes and actually really enjoyed it. In our old house we just didn't have the space. We have now got a newer house with a garage, and so that is going to be my dedicated dyeing space, which is really exciting. The decision to do this properly has kind of come out of lockdown and lots of other things that kind of go on in our lives. My little boy, staying home with him for a little bit longer is really important to me, so that's something that I really wanted to develop so that we have that ability, and also because I love hand-dyed yarn, and those who know me and those who've been watching the podcast will know that I am a collector, a curator of hand-dyed yarns, and I absolutely love my own stash of other people's hand-dyed. I just wanted to create for myself really and create for you guys. So I thought I'd do a little video just kind of introducing the brand, introducing it as the kind of colourways that you'll see, and maybe give you a bit of an idea of when the first shop update is. Okay, so let's start off with the name. So the name Curated Yarn Co, where does it come from? So I decided to name the company something that meant a lot to me. I trained as a design historian, so my university degree is in history of design and material culture, and I studied that for quite a while and really love the study of objects, and I really love the idea of curation and history and things and their importance to people. And so the name Curated Yarn Co came to me through that kind of feeling of things being important and yarn being important, particularly to the person that is purchasing, and the fact that they will make it into something that will then also become important in their lives, potentially for a new baby or for themselves. And so I really felt that this was the name that I needed for the company. Our brand values focus on making sure things are beautiful, making sure that it is things that you are going to want to use, then wear and love. So I'm very interested in creating handmade wardrobes. You know this through my own knitting and through my own sewing. And so I just really wanted this to be an extension of that, and extending that over to you guys too. As you can probably tell, I'm a little bit nervous about this. This is very new for me, and I am not a risk taker by any stretch of the imagination. So yeah, this is a big deal for me, and so the name was also a big deal and took a lot of consideration. I'm going to put up our first logo. I do have printing on the go at the moment, but it's not arrived yet, so I can't show you the labels. But what I can show you is our logo. And also the social media is already set up, so if you are at all interested in buying from me, I'm starting off on Etsy, and the Etsy address is etsy.co.uk Curated Yarn Co, and I will put that on the screen too. So here's a little look at my logo. So as you can see, I've included a bit of dye splatter because I think that's important to sort of direct the customer, if you like. If that is you, I hope you like it. It's been a long time in the making. I did originally kind of start things off a little too quickly, and I decided to slow down, really focus on the branding, really focus on it being interesting and exciting to the customers. And yeah, so I'm hoping that you like that. So the previous experience I have of independent companies, again, you will know I worked a little bit at Fabric Godmother, and Josie and Tivian have a fab company, and I learned a lot while I was there, the short time that I was there. Unfortunately, the timings and the work hours didn't work for me at the time, and they didn't really work for them either. So there was no, you know, negatives there. It just wasn't working for us at the time. But when I was there, I learned a lot more about kind of independent business, customer service in an independent business, which I know is very important. And we will be obviously really hyper aware of that. If you have any questions at all, we have set up an email address already that we are actively checking and using. In terms of the brand, things that I really want people to see and enjoy about our brand is the kind of luxurious thought that's taken when naming the colourways, creating the colourways, what kind of bases that we are carrying. At the moment, the bases are pretty standard bases, but that's soon to change. I have also run into, I suppose, a few of the problems that lots of yarn dyers across the world have, which is there was a bit of rush on fibre and yarns, particularly bare yarn, and so the bases that most people stock have been out of stock for a really long time, and that's also delayed our start date. These things happen, it's totally fine, but I'm looking at diversifying a little bit. So to start off with, we are going to do our first shop update really soon. I'm not promising a date today. However, if you follow us on social media, which is at Curated Yarn Co, you absolutely will be able to find out everything the second it happens, and you can sign up for updates, and I will let you know what my regular update day will be. Yeah, so if you are interested in seeing some of my hand-dyed yarn, please watch the next video, because I will be showing you a few of the things that will be going into the first update and giving you a bit of an idea of what Curated Yarn Co is going to look like as we start this new exciting venture. So don't forget to like and subscribe, and also stay tuned for the next video, and I will show you some of our yarn.